everybody. Let me stop sharing this. I was checking all of my stuff. It's wasn't working earlier, but I think I got it fixed. Hello everybody. Hey Muggsy, coming out of retirement for you. I was retired for about 40 minutes. They keep pulling me back. You'll have that, Muggsy. You'll have that. Hey Vicky Johnson. Hey Stanley. Hey Patty. Thank you. How is everyone? Hi Ancient Magic. How are you? Hello, hello. Hi. So, how is everybody? Is everybody, all of my American friends, are you ready for Thanksgiving? Hmm. Since we are vegan, I'm trying to figure out something that we could cook. Hi, Ghostface. Haha. No, no. Last year, what happened? Well, last year on Thanksgiving, Maria, aka Drop the Mic LLC, was coming at me hardcore. The same as now, they are now doing, or not they, she, because the LLC is now split. She is doing to Kendra. Hey JJ, how are you? I've missed you guys. Leaving early today to pick up the kiddos at school and going home to start my prep for tomorrow. All right. Good morning, Bliss. Good morning. Hi, Cindy. How are you? So, I am making what is it? I had found a recipe for like a vegan, like a big chicken pot pie thing, but I am using vegan chicken instead of the real thing. And it looks really good. I'll show it to you guys. Let me show it to you. My husband is home this week. I was going to go live yesterday and I was going to go live the day before. Let me exit out of this and exit back in so you guys can see. See, that's what it looks like. Looks really good. It has all the things of a Thanksgiving dinner minus the turkey. And I'm going to make some mashed potatoes on the side. But yeah, this is what we're having. Last year, last year I made crab rangoons and what else did I make? I remember making those things because it takes a while to make. I don't remember what else I made. Got most of yours done yesterday, Vicki. You'll be home alone tomorrow. Your sons have to work. Oh no, Cindy. That sucks. Tofurkey. Um, no, that's actually a brand though, JJ. Did you know that? That's the name of a brand. Um, they do sell like vegan, like turkey, whatever, but I just figured I would do this instead. But it looks good, don't it? It looks really good. It has everything from a chicken pot pie, but I'm going to be making it myself. So yeah. So yes, so last year everybody was coming at me the way that Maria is now coming at Kendra Hardcore. I actually did a live stream Thanksgiving last year while I was cooking, and I figured we would watch that because I don't know. It's me and Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac was on panel with me, and my husband was in the background saying things here and there. It does look good, doesn't it, Vicky? I do too, Cindy, and I have not had a pot, excuse me, a pot pie in a very long time. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And like I said, I'm going to make some mashed potatoes and gravy on the side and probably some macaroni and cheese. and I'm making banana pudding for dessert. So yeah. I'm sorry you're going to be by yourself tomorrow, Cindy. I figured we would do that. There is a whole lot of like Lori content that we could be doing. But I feel like, because she has so much dead air in her stuff, I feel like I need to go and like edit and put them together and minus the dead air. But there's been a whole lot of Lori content, and Lori actually has court at 11 today. So I'm waiting for the court is for her. It's her ex-husband, but they're not divorced yet. The stepfather of the girls that takes care of the girls, he is getting a restraining order on her. They are, JJ, really hard. Hi, Mikey. So he is getting a restraining order on her, and she was like, "Oh, the restraining order won't go through because he takes care of my girls and blah blah blah." I know, Bliss. I know. I hate knowing that Cindy's going to be by herself. That will be nice, Stanley. That would be nice. Um, Heidi's live yesterday morning. Oh, now you want to come in here, Piper. Hold on. You coming or not? Well, shit. All right. Go back in there then. Tell her, Oliver. Um, I was surprised to find out she is messy, Mikey. I was surprised to find out that 90 Days on Blast came in different chats as a sock account of Reagan's address and couldn't fess up that it was her, which is a pussy ass bitch move to make. A, doxing somebody no matter how much you don't like them, and two, not fessing up for it when somebody else is getting the blame. So, that's my opinion. That will be fine. My son's going to buy some groceries for me to make me some dinner. That'll be nice, Cindy. Yeah, that'll be nice. Come on, Piper. Don't go walking back in there. If you want in here, come in here. If not, then go back in there. Come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. So I wasn't going to get up again. I bought me a new vape a few days ago. I would show it to you, but I need to wash my hair. Hi, Sam Brown. Yeah, you got me. How are you guys? But yeah, it's a pussy ass bitch move to make, if you ask me. And I was like, I had my earbuds in. Or one earbud in. Me and my husband were at Lowe's, and I was listening to it. Heidi's live from yesterday. And I wasn't looking at the chat, but from the way Heidi was talking, like Brooke was trying to deny it in the chat that she was said sock account or deny that she told Heidi that she was said sock account. Exactly. And I'm not surprised, but you know, own up to your shit, people. You know, only a few of us own what we say and or do. Only a few of us will apologize when we are wrong, no matter who the person is that we need to apologize to. Exactly, JJ. You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too. Vault was thrown under the bus. Who, hey Brookie, who is talking about or has talked about Vault's son? because, I mean, I don't have the greatest of memories, but I don't know who's been talking about her son. I know nothing about the kid except that it's a boy and he's a teenager. That's all I know. But Valti knows a lot about my sons, don't you, Valti? We learned that from the group chats that was outed by Reagan. Shitty for Heidi not to tell Brooke which one of her friends backstabbed her. Well, and I agree with that too, Sam. I do. Certain people are held on a pedestal around these parts, and they can. Doxing is wrong regardless of the reasons why. Yes, I agree. Did my earbuds just switch over? Why? Hold on. Try and get them to connect back. I'm sitting on my couch today. Let me put my other one in. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let me take one of them out and see if it'll still work. So, okay, it's working now. For now. Okay. Doxing is wrong regardless if of the reason why you're assholes. I agree, Sam. I agree. None of us here ever spoke on her son. I would never do that. No, that's what I was thinking. Like, I've not heard anybody talk about her son. But she said on Heidi's live that a bunch of people were talking about him and all this information outed. And I know nothing about the kid. Looks really bad and narcissistic of the person when they deny what they've done and throw others under the bus. Yes, even though the said person being thrown under the bus was William Brooklyn, still, still, I'm your shit. But to see on someone else's panel that you doxed Draken with your whole chest when you used a sock and let others get the blame for months is hilariously hypocritical. It is, Cindy, it is. And then they cry and pitch fits if anyone else mentions their screen names. Exactly. Exactly. But it is what it is. Now, a long time ago, I think it was like 2022, Chicago Muscle, um, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Eve to you too. No, no, I didn't think so. But she didn't mention names, but I don't know who she was talking about. Is that my Brooks nose? Yes, it is. Hello, my friend. I miss you. I keep saying I'm going to message you to, see how you guys are doing, but then I get busy and I know you're busy too. I know you got a lot going on too, but I love you and I miss you, my sweet friend. That's it, Sam. That's it. What I took from them is if they don't like you enough, then doxing is all fun and dandy. Yes. And I was listening to Maria's live from yesterday, and that's basically what she said. She basically said, fuck Reagan. fuck everything about her and what she's, done to us. Which, what did she do? Out your bullshit? I mean, um, I'm so sorry. I feel neglected too, girl. I do. I'm so sad. But that's basically what I took from it. Yes, from Maria's live yesterday. And fuck Reagan and what she did to us. And I don't care if she gets doxxed and or if she gets doxxed again. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because she doesn't like her. Exactly, Stanley. Exactly. I finally went and picked up my contact lenses yesterday. I can see. I hate wearing my glasses. I hate them. Hey, Lance. So I can see I got my contacts in. Hey, leave your sister alone. This dog is so vocal. Get out of my tree. So yeah, yeah. And why Marie? Oh, thank you. Shake my hand, sir. Hello, how are you? And why they're coming so hard at Kendra? Not they. Maria is coming so hard at Kendra right now. I don't know. I don't know. Do you are you bored, my girlfriend? Are you bored? Do you just need somebody to fight with? Members of that chat didn't know about all the BS until after it was done. I hope everyone can wake up and make peace. Let's hope so. Brooks knows. Let's hope so. And who was talking about my Brooks nose the other day? Somebody said something. No, I was listening to Siwa, and Siwa said that E11 was talking about Brooks' nose, and I'm like, I'll be damned. What did she say? Because she's, number one, you're barely here anymore, and two, you don't fuck with anybody. Why? Because of your fucking name? Fuck that big foreheaded bitch. That's what I say. Hi, Empty the Bee. Do I sound low? Hold on. Better? Is that any better? Hey, Party Rock, how are you? It's good to see you here. Hi, Gypsy. Oh, on our community tab. Okay. Hi, Pink Butterfly. Oh, she did, but it was because I called her out on something that she said she was innocent. Well, you know what? You know. A lot of people sit in the bushes and just watch and hardly ever say anything, and they see and remember things that happened that people try and deny. Agreed, Sam Brown. Agreed, and that's why she started coming at me. And it took a whole ass year before I said anything back to her. But then once I did, I didn't stop and I didn't shut up. Hi, Daddy's disappointment. How are you? Yes, my girl is here. You guys. Let me. My husband went to his mother's house for a little while, so I thought I'd come now. Come live. Oh, okay, I see. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Is that my husband back already? Sounds like it. I hear his music. Damn it. Oliver! Okay. Brooks knows. Please show me where that happened. I searched the entire chat. The is one sentence about Cody's warrant. That is not a plot. I absolutely believe Cody should see his mom. Y'all been gaslit to believe certain narratives. Gaslit by who? Yep. I agree with what you said there, Brooks knows. I absolutely agree with it. Let's see what else she's got to say. Just FYI, Kendra, I have no problem if you play my content, but not while I am live. And if you play the same live content, listen, listen, it is not against, I repeat, it is not against terms of services to play a live stream while it is live. Okay? You have to be far enough behind the live so you can do said fair use, but it's not against terms of services. You back? Hold on, the dogs are going crazy. They're going crazy. Getting up under Dad's feet and shit. Let's see. But it is not against terms of services. Okay, let's make that clear. Let's see. And it does suck that her, but that she had to get rid of her chickens. It sucks. But I don't think it was anybody from YouTube. I don't. And Terry Lynn went on Heidi's panel yesterday and shit talking, saying it was somebody from YouTube when there's no proof that it was. There was no proof that it was somebody from YouTube that did it. I believe that it was her HOA. And I mean, same, Cindy, same, same. Just like this time last year, Drop the Mic was trying to strike me for putting up like a 15-second clip of their live while they were live. Like it's not against the rules. And they also, like, they struck me, God, 5 times, 4 went through, and for not stopping every 30 seconds, which that's also not a thing. Exactly, Cindy. I agree. Okay. I'm really not trying to be mean because I don't like that she's losing her chickens. But who doesn't check with their HOA in Florida on whether or not you can have a farm animals or not? Exactly, exactly. Because I want chickens here. I'm in city limits. Barely, but I'm still in city limits. And before I get said chickens, I will check with the city to make sure it's okay. No roosters, and there's a certain amount my husband says that he was told. But I don't have an HOA either. But yeah, I agree. It was stupid not to check. Dang, my chat keeps sticking. I'm having a bad day. I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I don't watch 11. I think I've only watched like part of one of her live streams. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's not. I don't think it was anybody from YouTube. Right, Sam? Yeah, same. Nosy neighbors and Facebook groups. So yeah, I really don't think it was anybody from YouTube. You should have checked beforehand to see if you can have said chickens, but you know, not everybody does that. I would have, but not everybody does. Exactly. Exactly, JJ. HOAs are strict for a reason. They aren't going to let one person slide for chickens, but slap fines on people that don't pressure wash their driveways. It sucks for her, though. My HOA is strict. Right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Um, my sister-in-law has chickens, and she lives in Florida, but she follows her HOA regulations and pays a fee to have them. Well, I mean, maybe in the beginning she could have, depending on where it goes, you might have room. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay. That's definitely something I would think and do if yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. I'm a nosy neighbor though. I need to know what's happening. So yeah. So do you guys want to listen to the live that me and Johnny Mac did Thanksgiving of last year? Oh, angry that someone else reported their bullshit. How about don't break rules and you won't have any trouble? And that's also true, Stanley. That's also true. Yeah. Okay. People have chickens in downtown Baltimore. My sis used to clean houses and she walked in someone's house and a chicken ran out of the front door. She's terrified of chickens and made the person put them away. I don't blame you. They can get mean, you know? I don't know if they're territorial. I don't really know too much about chickens, which is why I haven't gotten them yet because I'm not going to just buy them and not know anything about them or know if I can even have them in city limits or not. So, but yeah, I agree, Stanley. I agree. Let me pull up that live. Let's see. The name of the live was When You Have to Lie to Cancel Someone. The truth comes out. There's some of those people. I know. I know, Mugsy. I know. I said, when you have to lie to cancel someone, dot, 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 the truth comes out.
See, Johnny Mac. Hi, Sheila. Italian Stallion. Hey, Barbie.
Fast forward.
If you don't speak about her, she's not going to speak about you. But to me, wants to not speak about me anymore, and wants people like SoFlo to be an intermediary to me and say, okay, well, if you don't speak about her, she's not going to speak about you. But here's here's where I'm getting hung up.
Okay.
If she's just been talking about me, that would be one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's been brought to my attention. Well, if you keep talking about her after she stops for a couple of days on you, you're going to lose the moral high ground, and she will then have the moral high ground.
I don't see it that way.
And this is where I'm getting hung up too. First, she tried to have me arrested and lied, called the police station, did all that shit. Let's just remove all that.
If you guys don't remember, Maria did call the police on Johnny Mac and try to have him arrested and threatened an RO and all of these things that she's done to all these other people, she's also done to him.
In the last 2 weeks, she's been going hardcore at my wife, which I have not been going at her husband.
No.
You know, she's been relentless.
You make one, well, we both make one comment about her husband.
And that's what my husband just said, JJ. You can have like X amount of chickens, but no roosters. And I'm fine with that. They have to be hens, roosters, or super loud chickens, or right. I mean, I would be fine with not having a rooster. I mean, I'm not trying to multiply or anything. That's funny, Bliss.
And it's the end of the world?
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
And the comment was, you know, and I apologize for that. I was wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that because then I'm basically lowering myself to that level. But it was to prove a point. How does it feel?
Right. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
You know. So could I be a man of mercy, and if you even want to call that, and give her 100th chance for a couple of days and let her bust it again? I say, you know what, that ship sailed for her because we've done that so many times. I don't think it's a matter of showing whether or not she's trustworthy or can keep a deal. I think it's a matter of she's a piece of shit that needs to be iced out completely, just like Brittany and Deadly said. I would never go on their panels either because they're no good, and that's a known thing. So at this point, I don't think it's a matter of proving whether or not she can be a decent person. She can't. She went after my family. Now all of a sudden she's like, oh, well, I don't want to go there anymore. I bet you don't. You know, because she thinks I'm going to go at her family 10 times harder than she went at mine, but I'm not going to do that. And that's the thing. I will never lose the moral high ground as long as I don't go after her family, don't go real life, and I just expose. Well, what Sophie's doing is she's playing her words. How can that be considered bullying or slander or anything remotely close to bullying? It's not. So, I mean, that's where I stand. She's going to be exposed for her bullshit. And even though she's a female, you can't say I'm a guy attacking a woman because she's got no problem attacking my family. You know, and what is that? It's always the freaking gender card. Why? You cry victim? You don't have any problem dishing it out. So there it is. That's it. That's all I want to say. Yeah. What do you think?
I think that all of the things, as a Cuban woman, saying all of these things about my husband, who is of a different race than her, is also racist. She's stereotyping my family, me, my husband, my family. She's stereotyping that.
And I still stand on this a year later.
Yes. And it's not the first time. Yeah, it's racist.
The race comment is. So what is the race? So what is their gripe then, basically, with this race comment? Is it because of the terrorist thing? Is that it?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Because I saw, if she says that your husband looks like a criminal, and you say, well, your husband looks like this terrorist from whatever, that's you responding. You're giving her what she gave you.
Exactly.
You're responding exactly what she gave you. How is that racist? It's not.
It's not.
That's not racist.
It's not. And, you know, I'm racist against brown people. Brown people.
No, you were talking about he looks like a terrorist.
Yeah. It
She
has
said your
nothing.
husband.
I said he looked like he was going to go bomb the damn Twin Towers, and that's because not if, because of his skin color, but because of his crazy hair and his beard halfway down to his beer belly.
Looks
To
like
do with brown people. If you
no.
really dug into my life and knew me, you would know that my children are brown people. My nieces, my nephews
Comparing
are
your
brown
person to an
people.
animal is against the U.S.
Saying
That's
that
why they're never
I
going
am
to get
racist is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Sorry. It is.
Yeah, they're never.
Yes, Kendra. Hello, by the way. And also, me being a part of a protected class, since I am on the MAT program in Suboxone, is also against TOS. But YouTube didn't do anything about that. I heard chickens are actually good pets and they have their little individual personalities and they show affection. Cool. Probably. Probably, JJ.
Going to make that stick. I mean, that's the best they got, guys. I mean, look, I mean, check it out. This is what they're trying to use. It's so ridiculously far-fetched and nonsense. It shows you they have nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing.
Right, Dee. They need to learn what racism really is.
They don't know. They really don't know. When a kid comes home crying to you because they've been bullied because of their ethnicity,
Yep.
it's hurtful.
Because of their ethnicity and your ethnicity
Yes,
being too different. They get bullied 10 times more for that.
by both.
Yeah.
They get. See, you guys don't realize they get bullied by both races because people are cruel and kids are cruel and ignorant.
And
immature.
seeing how
Agreed.
these women are acting, I see why kids that act and bully the way that they do. I see it. I see why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's shocking, man. It's shocking because so when you guys say that she's a racist or I'm a racist, what you're doing is you're minimizing and just sweeping under the rug all the abuse and hurt that my family, her family, and everybody else that's been targeted for racism out there. I know there's a few people in the chat that were also in interracial relationships, marriages,
Let me know if this is too fast for you guys.
and whatnot. I mean, so everybody knows, and you know firsthand. So these people are just spitting in the face of everybody that's ever had to deal with that type of hate and attacks. Shame on you for that, especially Muscle with this
Agreed,
nonsense,
Bliss.
the KKK stuff. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hi, Queen of O'Hara. If you or anybody else wants to come up and speak on anything, let me know and I'll drop the link for you guys.
Okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And, since they've started this with me 2 days ago, the amount of things that people have sent me about her, this on the screen being one, okay? Change.org. Get Maria V off of Facebook. There's a change.org petition to get her off the internet. Okay?
And that's
That
old.
we have nothing to do with.
No. This is Facebook days for her.
Yeah, so don't get it twisted. This is
Queen, this is my live from Thanksgiving last year.
nothing we're promoting or we started or have anything to do with.
Right.
Just so let's make that clear right now, because they're going to say, look what they're promoting. They're trying to do this. No.
Hi,
This was
buddy.
already
How
out
are
there.
you?
Oh, yeah,
long
for
before
sure.
I-
Already out there. Yeah, and you're right, Barbie. How much has she dragged her husband over his tattoos? So she can stereotype someone based on his looks, but no one else can? Exactly. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Just because my husband is a white man doesn't make it any different or any more better. Okay? It's the same shit.
And I'd like to see her go with the shaved head thing too, because you know how many people have shaved heads in the communities of all races. So I mean, that's not going to work.
Yeah, right. So,
I mean, I can name a dozen of them right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's
SoFlo has a bald head, don't he?
yeah.
Oh,
Code.
thought so. Code, yeah. Just to name two out of the many.
I mean, there's a whole bunch more, but I mean that there's two, and it's just that's nothing. They got nothing. If that's what they're going to use, I mean, you're spinning your wheels. You're wasting your time. You're looking foolish. Because you can't attack somebody that has biracial kids and call them a racist.
No.
It just ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You'll look dumb.
No. Me, you, Dee, just to name three of us that have been called racists.
Yeah, exactly.
When our significant others, either now or in the past, has been a person of color, and there are biracial children as the outcome. But we're the racist ones? No.
Well, it's being split. You know, there are people that have made racist comments. I mean, Maria has put little monkey faces and insinuated very nasty things by doing
Hey,
that.
honey.
And then you got Muscle, who's putting up the KKK nonsense. You know,
Hey, my friend. Good morning, girl. Can't chat on the elliptical, but wow. Here we are. Good to see everyone in the chat. Hello, hello. Buddy, I tried to get my husband to let his hair grow, and he was like, no, I can't do that now. He was like, it's X amount of years later, and his hair's actually starting to, not grow back in certain spots. Oliver, leave Piper alone, sir. It's starting to not grow back in spots, so he's like, I can't do that now.
and that's what it is that they truly are racist at heart, and they want to take the heat off of them and put it on and then spin it back. It's so ridiculous, but it's not going to work. I mean, he really overplayed his hand this time and looks dumb. So does Maria.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, Amber, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for letting us keep you company while you cook today. That was my whole point of this. You guys can cook and listen. I can cook and talk, and we can just all have a good time. But I have comments that were put under the beige racist post on Drop the Mic LLC channel. Hashtag never forget, hashtag rest in heaven. Susie, my mod, Susie, said, but what race is she criticizing? Is Carlos Islamic? I always thought he was Cuban like Maria. Learn something new every day. Drop the Mic says, oh, didn't you know, Susie? Strange, since it was shared in Beige's chat by Sly. Why don't we ask Carlo if it's racist? Why don't we ask my husband if what you have said about him is racist? How about we ask him that?
It's certainly prejudice.
At the least.
Prejudice. At the least, right.
Why don't we ask Carlos if it's racist? It wouldn't even matter if he was Cuban. She stated he looked like a terrorist because his color and appearance. It had nothing to do with his color. It had everything to do with his crazy hair and his beard down to his belly button. It had everything to do with that. I don't give a shit what color he is. No, I'm not going to say I don't see color, because I do see color. But I don't care what color somebody is. A person is a fucking person.
It's the obvious. Of course, it's obvious, but that's who acknowledges that and judges people off of it is a different story, and that's
right,
that's what we have going on here. Those are the true racists, and I can point the finger right back at them, and I can give them a bunch of examples of why they really are racist.
Yes, me too, me too. And we're going to be doing that between now and through the weekend. We're going to be showing why Maria is racist. She stated he looked like a terrorist because of his color and appearance. That is racism. Beige should apologize, but this woman does not do accountability. Okay?
Well, if you actually do something wrong, like if I do something wrong, like.
Meanwhile, Maria has never apologized for anything that she has said or done to anyone on the internet or in real life.
Like when I made that halfway sideways comment yesterday or the day before, I made that crack about him, and I shouldn't have done that. I apologize. That's accountability. So I know, like, if you do something like that, you would apologize too. That's accountability.
Yes.
I've never heard an apology out of her.
No,
ever.
Maria has never apologized, not once. And then Susie's response to this, and before I do this, I do not remember Sly ever saying anything about Carlos being Islamic in my chat. I don't remember her ever saying that. But that's neither here nor there. Susie's comment says,
agreed.
It may have been a mean comment, and I've never seen Carlos's photo, and I can see him being insulted, and I bet Sophie would apologize if you take the step of apologizing to her husband about his tattoos being prison-related. That was mean too. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. You have so much to be thankful for. We are all so lucky. And then, Drop the Mic, LLC. Let me scroll down my chat some so I can see what you guys are saying. Hello, everybody coming in. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. Let's see. Drop the Mic LLC said, it may have been a mean comment, and I've never seen, wait, that was Susie. Drop the Mic says, I agree about Thanksgiving, Susie, but being mean and being racist, intentionally or not, is two different things. And being intentionally racist and not being intentionally racist are two completely different things as well. Okay? Let's make that.
Buddy, sweet potato fries are the shit, man. They're good. They're sweet. Oh, they're the best. Sweet potato fries are the best.
Clear. She has been putting out there that I am a drug user. What does that have to do with me being a racist? What does me putting out clips of turkey teeth snorting on her lives have to do with me being racist? Absolutely nothing.
That is trying to make you look worse.
Yeah.
That's all.
She has been
It's
putting out there that I am a drug user. That's not just mean. That is malicious. That's a malicious lie, and she carries on doing it. Those teardrop tattoos are prison tats. That is what they represent.
actually
She is
not.
not a nice person, but I wish you a nice happy Thanksgiving. Now,
They're actually not prison related.
thank you. My husband's in the bathroom finishing painting and putting up wallpaper in our toilet room right now. And he's listening to me, and he said, I got that tattoo because I lost my grandmother while he was in prison.
You see, you jerk offs. You don't know what this is the crap that you guys pull. You never know what somebody has going on in their real life.
Because
what they have
his grandmother had a big hand in raising him as a child.
Nice, Bliss.
And that is to represent her. He did not find out that she passed until 9 days after she was buried. Because he was in prison. That's what that tattoo represents, assholes.
Shame on you guys for that.
His
really.
love for his grandmother that had a huge hand in raising him as a child. We're living in her house now. So, turkey teeth. It's not a prison tat. It's not prison related. Okay? This is just one example of them talking out of their fucking ass. So, there's that.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I only make fun of one
he
dude
shouldn't have had to share that because it's nobody's fucking business. You're right, Barbie. It's
Yeah,
nobody's
I know.
fucking business on the
Good
fucking internet, you Karen motherfuckers. It's none of your business why he has any of the tattoos that he has on his motherfucking body, okay?
Why do they even care?
Exactly.
That's what's
because
weird to begin with.
they're racial profiling and they're stereotyping him because of the pictures they've seen of him. That's why.
Oh, he's an AB guy because he's got a bald head. There's a lot of guys with shaved heads in the community. That doesn't make that's not the if that's all they got.
Shaved head and lots of tattoos, and one of them just happens to be on his face.
You know how many most cops this day and age have tattoos and sleeves? I mean, do people not realize that? You know how many people have tattoos this day and age? That means nothing.
Right.
Especially now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. Those are the things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Susie Q.
Yeah.
And, you don't know. Like these people, they're reckless with their mouths.
Yeah.
Just literally reckless. And they don't care.
Yeah, no, they don't care. And like I said, it's just another example of them talking out of their ass.
They'll say something like, "Oh, did you see how triggered she was over that?" That's what they'll do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not fucking triggered. I'm not fucking crying. They did a live the other day telling me to dry my eyes. # stop crying. While Maria was over on SoFlo's panel crying to him. I don't cry. I don't cry over you bitches. All right?
Hey, Big T.
I get angry and I get even. Hey, Big T. Thank you, Susie.
Hey, Popcorn.
Husband Sophie.
I've seen that.
Everybody says for me to give you a big hug for them. He said thank you.
First tattoo at 70, huh?
Oh, that's awesome.
Like,
That's awesome. Hey, Big T, how are you?
No.
Yeah, JJ, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. They Google.
Yeah, I seen that she's been running her mouth in chats again. I guess the true crime and tragedy, or what is it, tragedy and tea YouTube channel isn't quite working out for her ass. I guess she was told by a few people that Tragedy and Tea is not a good name for a channel. So it's TNT. TNT with Ann Graham. Fuck out of here. But yeah, I've seen her talk shit in some chats. See, she left, but I didn't have to quit talking about her. But I did. Because she wants to move on, let's let her move on, right? But if she's going to come back and start talking shit again, I mean, we can pick up where we left off. There is lots of content on her out there.
What does this teardrop tattoo under the eye mean?
That means a multitude of things, though. Like it's.
Yeah.
But
But they
how would
picked
they know?
the worst of the meanings of that. Okay.
Right.
Prison related, gang related, murdered somebody. That's what they chose out of the long list of things that tattoo means. And what is that? That is a woman of another race racially profiling and stereotyping my husband.
UK Kate, you said it best. Exactly. How does his tattoos affect them in any way?
It doesn't.
They don't. They don't. It's ridiculous. It's just something to talk about, something to degrade
That's it.
or condescend about.
That's it.
It's sad. That's truly pathetic when you start inspecting somebody's spouse's tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You should see all my tattoos.
They identified mine. You know, I was dumb enough to, in my using days way back, have a poppy tattooed onto my chest. You know, because
No, you didn't.
I did, and somehow somebody saw that because I was wearing like a tank top, and you could see a part of it, and they were able to identify it, and they were making comments about it. Yeah, I mean, at least I don't have an Omerta tattoo on my arm and then go running to the police. They're alive.
Right.
That would be funny, but a poppy. I mean, it's just like people with pot plants, pot leaves. I don't have any of those, but I got a poppy, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, my husband has some not so great tattoos on his sleeve, on his arm, but there's everything's all mixed in together. Like you really have to look to be able to see them. But yeah,
but that's his journey, and that's
exactly.
my journey.
And you know what? He put most of those tattoos on himself. Like 90% of the tattoos he has on his body, he did himself. So he has a meaning behind every single one of them. And he's put most of the tattoos that I have on my body. You know, Sly says, "Let's meet to show our tattoos and the meanings." Yeah, but this woman that has a change.org to get her off of Facebook / social media altogether because of the bullying that she has done to people. Okay, between now and Sunday, me, and I'm going to have some special guests up here with me throughout the weekend, we're going to be showing you all the different ways that Maria V is racist. All the things that she has done to people, said about people, posted about people.
I heard about a couple, man. I got to tell you guys, it's going to be shocking, jaw-dropping stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, so the one I heard about what she was putting on the person's forehead. You know, that's I'm not going to give it away. I'll wait till you show it.
And I had no idea about that until it was sent to me. And I'm sure that 90% of the people that are in her chat cheering her on a daily basis while she bullies me, you, our families, and other people have no idea about these things. You think what I showed the other day with the restraining orders and all of those things, you think that was bad. You just wait. Get your popcorn. We're going to start tomorrow evening. You have time to get your popcorn and everything ready. So, yeah, it's right here.
And I can play those lives too at some point if you want to see them again or for the first time.
What did she deny, Laney Lynn? What did she deny? So, yeah. Do you have the look-alike monkey post? I sure do, Amber.
Wow.
1 second.
You see, now that's the reason. There you go, guys. That's it. That's the stuff. That's the stuff that I'm not going to give a pass to Brittany for, or Deadly, or her, or anybody else that does that fucking bullshit.
We've got this one.
Who's racist? Who's classless? Come on.
We've got this one. We've got this one. Let's see, I have more. I'm looking for him.
What would be the reason for posting that?
Good question. You know? Good question. Those are the two that I have. I don't know where the other one went to. I'll find it. Oh, here it is. We got this one.
Oh, come on.
So which one? Which one would you like to see?
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Those are the things that, you know, what more has to be proven? You know, like, well, how many more chances do you give somebody to prove themselves when they've already done this shit for years? I say no more chances. No more time like this.
No more chances. I say we start up that change.org petition. Just like they did for John. Start it back up.
It's just that she thinks she can talk about my wife and your husband and everybody else's families, and then she plays victim, and then says, "Oh, I don't want him to mention me anymore, and I won't mention him. I just want to stop now." No, you don't get to do that shit for months, and then when the person is finally aware of it, and you know a shitstorm's headed your way, start crying victim and ask for mercy. No more of that.
This one was October of 2020 was this one.
I'm not going to go after her family or go over the world or anything.
No, there's enough about her and what she does and says. I don't want to touch her family.
Never.
No,
yeah.
I'm not touching her.
You hear that? There is enough shit about you personally on the internet. I'm not touching your family. But they had no problem touching mine, did they?
No need to.
There's no
No
point
need
in
to.
it. Whenever you have to go after somebody's family, like they have gone after mine and yours and everyone else's, you automatically lose the fight.
That's it.
Automatically lost.
We'll never lose the moral high ground because this is the shit she does to families. Yours, mine, many other people's families.
Yeah.
Thank you, feel the love.
There's that. Thank you for reminding me, Amber, of that, by the way.
Yeah, crafting with MTT. So does Tony Pizza. He's another one that started off on Facebook, dating all the way back to like 2008. We found some posts.
Mhm.
So a lot of people have graduated or gotten thrown off of Facebook, end up on YouTube. Are you surprised? You know, I'm not surprised. You know, this is her life.
Thank you, Amber. Yeah, I'll talk to her and see if she'll come up and chat with us. And Amber, anytime you or Dee or anyone else that has been a victim of Drop the Mic, LLC, and you want to come up and you want to speak about anything you want, you're more than welcome. Just know that. I'm going through the chat here a little bit. Hey, Wicked. Hey, Michelle, Jen and Barrett. Hello. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Jen and Barrett, I can't. Anne put a picture up the other day of a man.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Cindy. This is actually my stream. Yes. Yes, Bliss Chris. Yes. Between the first and between the first time and the second time we were friends, yes, he has, Bliss Chris. Cindy, this is me. Thanksgiving of last year, and Johnny Mac was on panel with me. Really, buddy? I wouldn't doubt it.
Man, a feminine man, in a prison outfit dress, and said it was my husband.
See, that's what I mean. And if you don't even mention their families, that's what I'm talking about. How the hell can they cry victim in any circumstance?
They can't. They go to people for help that they know that the other person does not watch their shit, and they're going to believe what they say. I have that picture. It was sent to me and asked, "Is this your husband?" And I started laughing. I'm like, "No. Why?" Anne has this picture right now on her panel saying that it's your husband. I'm like, "No. I forgot who sent it to me."
Yep, exactly.
I don't remember. I'll find it and I'll end up showing it over the next couple of days. I'll find it and I'll show it.
It's not the answer.
Zeus, I sent you a message.
That's not the answer.
Of course she does, MTT.
You're mad at me? Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, of course she has a history of bullying on Facebook. She just moved from Facebook to YouTube and Instagram.
A lot of people have done that. They get thrown off of other platforms. They end up on YouTube and they do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she hasn't been thrown off. Has she lost a channel yet? Because most people have lost channels and had to start again, and then they get struck in again.
You can put pictures of whatever me on. I don't care.
My husband.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know, babe. I know. Okay, I got something else to say.
He don't care, but I care.
Since Amber, reminded me again, this is what Drop the Mic LLC did to Amber's daughter. But the faces in these pictures were not blurred out and covered up. Amber says, "Oh yeah, I'd love to come up regarding them calling my daughter a man and making fun of her weight after her surgery and posting my father's Facebook page with my children on their channel." This right here was on the screen right now is what Drop the Mic did to Amber's daughter.
Yeah, they're giant bullies. Giant bullies. They're never going to stop.
Oh, Barbara, you love my husband's accent? Yeah, he's country boy. He's country. You said damn right. So tell me again, I'm doing all of this and my husband knows nothing about it. I keep telling you, my husband knows fucking everything that I do. Everything that is said about me and him and our family. He knows everything. Yeah, it's cringe, Jenna Barrett. It's fucking cringe.
Only they keep secrets from their families, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not me.
It's normal for them, I guess. So they expect other people that they do it too. But no, it's just you. That's your behavior.
So tell me again, I'm the problem. They do that to me on Facebook. Methica Madness, my daughters dropped all over my ex-husband, a bunch of their lies. Wonder if there's a connection. I'm sure that there is.
I know, Phil.
I'm sure that there is. and send me another request on IG, and we'll talk some more. So, tell me again, I'm the problem. See what else I got here.
I did have.
Hey, Shyla.
They were on my StreamYard. I haven't moved everything over to Restream yet. But the things of them talking about me being an addict and my husband, the video clip of them showing a feminine man in a orange prison dress saying it was my husband, all of those things. I need to move. I haven't seen the point in it, but I can move those over to my Restream and show those to you guys if you ever want to see them. But if you didn't see them the first time, or if you don't remember what they look like.
So weird to judge people with tattoos when I just those without tattoos. Mostly kidding. Oh, so weird to judge people with tattoos when I judge those without tattoos. I get what you're saying. Mostly kidding. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Hey, Adam. Thank you for coming in and being so nice and sweet to everybody. Yeah. And that's another thing, S.C. Johnson. They talk about people's weight.
Bliss, yeah.
And yeah, and Julie had weight loss surgery.
Hey,
yeah.
Black Hat.
Is it because Julie could afford to have weight loss surgery and they can't? Is that the
Dum, dum, dum. Thank you, Black Hat. You're welcome. Yeah, I've kind of calmed down on the curse words a lot from this time last year.
problem? Either way, it's not okay. They call her FBJ, short for Fat Band Julie. But we're the problem.
And let's not get this fucked up, y'all. Okay. Since this live last year, John showed on a live stream exposing my family that she was the one that gave information to John about me and my husband and everybody. So she can fuck off too.
It's us, right? But like I said, throughout the weekend, it is Thanksgiving and people are with their families right now. And I couldn't ask them to do this with me today. Johnny Mac's wife's at work, so he's my partner in crime today. But throughout the weekend, people will be coming up. They will be telling their stories, and I will be showing more pictures, proof that Maria is a racist.
Because we're all about the proof over
against
here.
any other race. And my husband is not just a white man. His grandmother.
Exactly, JJ.
I'm not going to tell you which side, but his grandmother was full-blooded Blackfoot Indian. Indigenous was his grandmother, full-blooded. So that makes him what? He said racist.
Right, Cindy.
That makes him what percentage? 30, 40% Blackfoot tribe? But we're the racist ones, okay.
Does he know any history about that tribe?
Probably.
That would be interesting. That would be a cool show if you could do some history on that. I would definitely watch that. That's the type of stuff I like to hear about. Stuff that
he's got stories for days on everything, so I would say so. But yeah. What was that show? This Is Your Life. Where are the people from your past pop-ups? I got messages coming in.
It is chilly in here, guys.
Let's see.
This one's back.
Yeah, we're having our big get together tomorrow because we got family coming in. Should be showing up here this afternoon, later this afternoon. So they're because I got a live at 2:30. But yeah, we're having our big get together. So I'm just making some sloppy Joe for me tonight. That's all.
Yeah. Since and the person that messaged me, yeah, see what you can find out for me. Thank you very much. So, Catherine, he is a good man. He is.
I'll ask him again about those stories, Bliss. But yeah, it's his grandmother was 100% Blackfoot Indian. What did she say? I remember JJ thinking. Oh yeah, a lot of people thought that was actually my husband. Yeah, in that prison dress. Yeah.
Has he made bad decisions? Have I made bad decisions? Everybody has made bad decisions in their life. Okay, but that just because somebody was in prison, jail, in trouble, whatever, doesn't make them a bad person. This shit on the screen. This. Okay, this. all this shit that I've shown this morning, that's what makes you a bad person. There's so much. This, that makes you a bad person. Okay? Huh. Well, oh, that's too small. This shit makes you a bad person. Okay? 1000%. I have so much here, I can't keep track of it. That makes you a bad person. That makes you a bad person.
Noticed, Bliss, like some of my husband's family have done these ancestry DNA things, and what shows up in one person's DNA doesn't show up in another person's DNA, even though they are blood related. So it might just be that it wasn't in that DNA didn't show up in your DNA, but it could still be there. Exactly. Yeah, black hat. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't argue this stuff because this isn't shit that we're just saying and you're supposed to just believe
No,
what she's saying.
no,
I
just
say,
like everything else, I always say, if I'm going to say something, I'm going to back it up with proof. Proof.
Always.
And boy, was I sent a bunch of proof yesterday. And I haven't even gone through all of it yet. It's crazy.
And this is why, like, what's the point of not exposing her bullshit? I'm not going after her family, but
No.
she certainly went after mine.
Yes.
So why does she deserve anything? She doesn't. She should be literally apologizing profusely to the community, and even then, it wouldn't matter because her word is shit.
Right.
So she would have to like apologize and then completely change her ways consistently for a long period of time, and then maybe somebody might start to listen and take acknowledgement of the change. But I mean, there's going to have to be significant effort shown for a long time, and I don't see
that can't happen. It won't happen. She can't change. She won't change because she doesn't see herself as doing anything wrong. Now, should I have said what I said about her husband? No, probably not. Was it racist? Also no. But why did I say this? Why did I say that about her husband? Because we were listening to her live bashing my husband, my husband's looks, my husband's tattoos, my husband being in prison. That's what we were listening to. But that part's not clipped. It's just what I said, right? Just what I said.
Well, she's paneling up with people that have been to prison too.
Yeah. And what's that? You're so, hate-filled for my husband because he's been to prison. You're judging my husband because he's been to prison.
Yeah, I mean,
you're paneling with and trying to get somebody to take up for you that has also been to prison a lot longer than my husband was in prison for very different reasons. But he's okay. Why? Because he's taking up for you. But
we're not saying
that
matters either. Like, it doesn't matter how much time anybody's done. I mean, I can see that, like when we're talking about SoFlo, there's no point in beating around the bush. He's not doing those things though. That's the point. Like, and it doesn't matter how much time he's done either. Like that's what we're showing. It's irrelevant. That's literally irrelevant. You want to talk about that? There's a lot of people that have done prison time. Lots of them. It matters what you're doing now in the present. That's what matters. What you've been doing, who you are today, who you're going to be tomorrow. That's what matters.
Yeah. My husband went from a junkie homeless on the streets to now owning a home, having a great job, having, 2 cars and remodeling our house and we're paying our bills and doing everything. I hate to say a normal person does, but the things a normal person does.
Responsible people.
Responsible people. That's the word I was looking for. Responsible person does.
Normal's in the eye of the beholder, but responsible people are accountable in life and they take care of their fucking business.
And that's what we're doing. Have we made mistakes? Yes. Have we learned from our mistakes? Yes. Are we making better lives for ourselves and in turn making a better life for our families? Yes. What's the problem? But see, Maria don't want her past brought up. No. That was 2 years ago. That doesn't matter anymore. The shit that happened to my husband, close to 20 years ago, 15 years ago, that matters, but your shit from 2 years ago don't. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I was going to say, my charges are like 20 years old too, some of the ones that she brings up. It's like, really?
Yeah.
2 decades ago. What were you doing 2 decades ago? When I was a young man, I was an idiot. Most young men running the streets, getting high, make stupid fucking decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes with the territory.
Yeah.
But that's what she has, stuff from 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, that's nobody is who they are even 5 years ago. If you're working towards being a better person, then 5 years goes by, you've made changes and you've improved.
Right.
That's what we try to do, right? We try to be better people. We strive for that.
Yes.
They don't.
No.
They strive to hurt people.
Yes, they strive to hurt people. Perfect. That's exactly what it is.
Catherine, you're right. She keeps lying about stealing from the bank.
Listen, like 3 pages of those charges have been circulating forever. I have all 34 pages. I'm saying, whenever you lie about somebody that has shown that they don't do the things that, Maria Drop the Mic LLC does, whenever you try to make somebody a bad person, try and cancel them for one thing that they do, and you twist that one thing, people come out of the woodwork with shit. I mean, I was bombarded with shit
Right?
yesterday. Bombarded.
Surprising, isn't it?
So,
Like when they sent the stuff originally when I came into the community, I was blown away at the amount of shit that was flooded by my DMs. It's crazy. So I know what you got.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah. I got all 34 pages of that with Maria. So we're going to have some fun this weekend. Fun. And this stuff with Julie and Mod 148 and Maria recording Julie and Julie's pressing charges on Maria. Maria went to a lawyer and said, how much will this cost to get it off of my record? And I'm pretty sure that's the same. I have not went through all those 34 pages yet. I've been very busy. But I am sure that's exactly what she did with that case, with the check kiting and all of that. She paid to get it taken off of her record. So she can sit back now and say, I don't have any charges on my record. I'm a good person. No, bitch, you're not. You're not. You're not. And we're going to, all the people that are believing them that I'm a racist and this, that, and the other, I'm about to show you who Maria really, really is. We're going to have some fun.
Have some fun.
Thank you, S.C. Johnson. Thank you, Adam. So, yeah.
I'm texting somebody right now. It doesn't matter who, but I'm literally talking about the whole thing about how Maria wants to stop going at the family stuff now, man.
Now?
I've
Like she wants me
never
to not go after her. She's not going to go after me, but
I've never done a DNA thing for myself. I should. Since it's on such good sale, I should.
Here I made this decision when we all started to come together and say we're not going to allow anybody that goes at families or real world to be a part of this. So I'm going to stick to the word that I said. She, as of 2 days ago, maybe even less than that, was going at my wife, right? Nobody is going to get a pass that goes at my family. Fuck that. No passes for people that attack my family. No more. I'm not doing it. So she's already gone over that line. I'm not going to go back on my word on that. Even just to prove that she's a shitbag, we already know she is. So she attacked my family. That's it. It's done for her. I win. Moral high ground is mine.
Right. Exactly.
So like that,
exactly.
I thought, because for a minute, I considered letting her hang herself, but I can't do that. I can't because then I would be once again sitting on my hands and letting people bash my family, not doing anything about it. Just like when Muscle wanted me to let the trap be set, whatever the fuck he was trying to tell me that nonsense, and at my family's expense. No more of that. No on my hands, letting shit go by for the spirit of peace. Not at my family's expense. No more. Fuck that. Done. That's I'm tired of that. Why does it always have to be at my family's expense? I have to stop on somebody else that's attacked my family, and I'm not even going at their family. How is that fair to me or so? Because I said, well, what about Sophie and her family? They're getting attacked too. Well, that's their business. That's the women's community and this and that. But really, it isn't, because your husband's not a part of that community.
No, neither are my children.
My wife's not a part of that community. So why is it that doesn't count? That doesn't count in my book. I see in a way how certain people see things, but then if it was their family instead of mine, they would see it exactly the way I do. That's all. When you're in the position that I'm in, they'll see it just the way.
Exactly. When their families are the ones being bashed, they'll see it from our point of view.
And let somebody tell them not to respond and just let it go when their families are being attacked. See what they say. See if they are going to be, okay, I'll do that. I doubt it. They're going to come out swinging way harder than me.
Swinging just like we are.
Because my kids are grown. My wife and I are back. Like, we get to spend time together like we did now before we had kids. You know what I mean? So it's like we now have our relationship back to where it's the two of us rather than the two of us and a bunch of rugrats running around,
right.
just running us ragged. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows that having screaming, fighting kids around ain't no aphrodisiac in any way, shape, or form. So,
right.
It's different. And I'm not going to have her mocked by these pieces of shit for their entertainment. And just me sit there not do anything about it. No, ain't going to happen. Ain't gonna happen. She means too much to me for me to let that shit go on and just sit there. They're asking the wrong person, because, in case they haven't noticed, I've been with her for over a quarter of a century. There's been a lot of people that have made passes at her, attacked us racially, all kinds of shit, man. We got a strong relationship, and no bullshit on YouTube's gonna affect that. And I ain't gonna let nobody say anything disparaging about her. I will always stand up for my family. I will never stop. So to think that I'm gonna stop from the likes of Maria, nah, sorry, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one.
No, Yep, totally agree.
I got a little passionate there for a minute, guys. Sorry.
No, and I mean, and
Hey, Scotland, thank you. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. That's horrible. Feel the love. Knowing about the gene for early detection is important. My maternal grandmother died of breast cancer. Oh, goodness. Goodness.
you should be. Anybody that gives a shit about their family would be as passionate as that, you know?
It just, I mean, it irritates me. It irritates me that not that I got thin skin, that these people think that they can get away with this shit, and then cry victim. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen, man.
I'm going to pull up my channel on my phone because I have something I want to read you guys from another comment from Susie. Go to my studio. Find it here. Okay, here it is. It says, it was a post, a repost from a post that was posted on Drop the Mic channel about me being racist. Okay, it says, Susie says, okay, I'm a New Yorker. I watched the second tower get hit, and I watched the first tower fall in real time from outside my office window. I lived across the water from Manhattan, and for weeks the air was thick with haze and the most awful smells. We couldn't open the window, we couldn't even put on the air conditioning because the filter didn't keep the smell out. I know people who lost their lives there. I lived down the street from the Catholic Church, and every time I heard bagpipes, I knew it was a funeral of either a cop or a firefighter from 9/11. I can tell you about how it felt to look at the skyline missing the Twin Towers, how it felt to watch the people put up posters looking for folks that would never turn up. A friend, my husband's best man, was a volunteer in part of the cleanup, and he said every time the horn blew, everyone had to stop what they were doing and say a prayer in a minute of silence, because someone had discovered a body or body parts in the rubble. So with all those feelings that I have regarding 9/11, someone simply saying someone resembles one of the terrorists has nothing to do with those emotions. No one said he is a terrorist, and I won't deny that it was mean, but it was in response to mean comments made about Sophie's husband. Everyone needs to stop talking about families or personal information or tall tales. There was a lot of emotion in that comment.
That was pretty deep.
Yeah.
That took a lot for that. That was an emotional thing for that person to write.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I watched the same in real time. I was sitting there too, watching it in real time. And
I was too.
It was if you didn't shed any tears that day, you're not human.
Right, Barbie. Very emotional. And, I remember where I was that day. I was at work. My husband, which we didn't know each other then, and he remembers where he was. He was working for some company that did like cell phone tower stuff. So he was on top of a mountain that day. His grandfather picked him up from work, and my husband knew nothing about it. There was no cell phone service way up on that mountain. It was 2001. So, and my husband's grandfather picked him up from work and was like, the world is ending. And my husband said, what the F are you talking about? He had no idea about anything. So everybody remembers where they were that day. It's a very sad day. And for New Yorkers, such as Susie, to be there in real time and have all of that. And she wasn't offended by it because I never said he was a terrorist. That's not what I said.
You look like one. Just like you said, her husband looks like this, your husband looks like that.
Yes.
Come on, guys. It's not. That shows you how they're willing to twist this nonsense to fit their narrative. Just be an adult about it. Stop the nonsense. Take accountability for your shit. That never would have been said if you wouldn't have ran your mouth and said something nasty.
Exactly.
Own it. Own it already.
Oh, shit. Hold on. No, strange. Never mind. So yeah, if you wouldn't have said, hi, Martin's mommy, what the F? You see what's on the screen, Martin's mommy? This is one of Maria's posts about someone a couple years ago. There's that one. Pull up my screen here. There's this one. And the one that I put on my community tab yesterday, this one. Maria, the racist.
All unforgivable. Any one of these, that's all unforgivable. She only has to do one of those for me. And that's enough.
This one, okay, is a completely different person than this one and this one. These two are the same person. This one here was the other one was about a completely different person. So it's a pattern. It's a pattern with her.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, man. You can't get a pass for that shit.
No, she can't. She can't. But,
Because so we're talking about the difference in racism, right? Now, somebody getting mad and making a comment versus how they feel in their heart, and that's how they feel all the time. You clearly see that this is something she keeps doing again and again and again. So it's not just a slip one time. This is like she is classified as a racist. Period.
yeah.
But
And
that's my opinion.
yeah, that's our opinions. I know, Martin's mommy. I know. What the fuck is wrong with people? I wish I could tell you. So the post that I put on my community tab with this picture yesterday, dropped the mic, reposted it, and said, mocking brown people, ... Wait a minute, that was me. Hold on. What was theirs? Okay. Look at Sophie, the racist, deflecting on the shit she said about my husband. What about the shit you said about my husband before I made that comment? Drop the mic. What about that? This was a repost, and it had nothing to do with her being black. This picture right here had nothing to do with a woman being black. Maria says. Okay. But you, Sophie, not only disrespected my husband, but also disrespected the horrible event of 9/11 by mocking brown people. You're a racist.
There's no argument here, Maria. You lost. You lost.
So
Hands
if it
down.
wasn't because she was a black person, what was your reasoning for this? Okay. And what was your reasoning for, wait a minute, wrong one. God, what's going on? Stop sharing that for a minute. All those pictures that I showed, what was your reasoning for that shit?
Hey, Black Swan.
Tell me. Please. All right, I got it back.
If you asked her that question, she would return that. Instead of answering, she would respond with another question and deflect.
Yes.
That's what she does. And anybody that's going to defend her will do the same thing, because you can't, how do you answer for that? You can't. You can't.
What was your reasoning for this, Maria? Is it not because of the color of the person's skin? No? Well, what about this one? Why'd you do that one? I don't know. There's a pattern here for me. There's a pattern.
I believe that she went after Rio with Muscle one time, and they were saying some borderline racist stuff as well. I don't have any of that, but I remember it happening.
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, because I think at the time Muscle was talking about how the Angels headquarters was out there, and he could make some phone calls and shit like that. But yeah, they were going after him, and they're pretty bad. Muscle was saying some racist crap back then too, calling him Fat Albert and a couple other things. So.
Oh, really?
Yep. So if I remember correctly, maybe I'm going to go reach out to him and see if I can't get any. Maybe he has some of that stuff. I bet you he might.
Yeah.
But that's just another example. Just another, in addition to all of these.
Yeah. And real entertainment news as well. Yeah. So, and real entertainment news has been on my panel before. I don't know, maybe I'll reach out to him and see the things that Maria has said and done to him, a black man. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. And Maria tried to get a restraining order on him more than once to shut him up, same as she tries to do everyone else.
She was all over that interview with Glenwood's sister too. I know that was a big thing, trying to cause Jules a bunch of problems. I mean, she's got a pattern of this shit, man. There's no denying it. Yeah. Maria, you lost. Like you can't cry victim. A lot of other people can. They can cry victim of you, but you can't cry victim. Nobody's doing anything to you except for responding to your hate.
Yeah. Thank you, JR Boston. Be safe driving. Martin's mommy, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That pic had everything to do with that girl being black. We are not buying that BS, okay? That's a no. I certainly know a racist when I see one. And I'm obviously not a racist because she's in my fucking chat. Okay? Fuck out of here with that shit. Because Mofongo is Puerto Rican. Yes. Oh, I have those too. MTT. She has zero conscience. Back when her and Brittany argued, she told me she was going to post about her dead mother. And I have everything. I have it all. I don't know. Yes, Real has a story too. People might not like him because of things that he's done in the past, but that does not take away from what was done to him by Maria. This is why I won't even talk to her or anyone I believe is in her chat. Right, Martin's mommy? They're all the same.
Yeah, you don't want that toxicity in your life. I agree. I do the same thing too. That's why I don't want anything to do with them or anything connected with them. I'm right on board with you.
Yep. And, Maria wanted to cancel John because he said the N-word a couple times, right? But now I don't know Roadhog. but I have seen him. I've heard clips and whatever. I don't know him. I can't say I can't say if I like him one way or another because I've never spoke to him. You know what I'm saying? But here in the chat, yeah, hostile environment. She still mods for Roadhog, who has said the N word more than twice. Deadly's chat, Muscle's chat, all these people's chats that have said all of these words a whole lot of times that she wants to cancel John for. Oh, and I have the screenshot. We'll be posting all this because we've been on here a little over an hour, and I haven't even started cutting up vegetables yet. But I have my stuff over some, so I could bring my cutting board over here. But I have the screenshots of Maria saying that the reason that she's not friends with John anymore is because of Amber and John being friends, and not because of the suicide things going on at that time. And she wants to scream and yell to the rooftops. No, it had nothing to do with Amber. Nothing. It had everything to do with this. No. See, I keep proving you a liar, Maria, and I'm going to keep proving you a liar. Yeah, hostile environment, she still mods for Roadhog. To this day, she's still his mod. So there's that. And like I said, I don't know him. I can't say anything one way or another about him. But, people like hostile environment saying that he says these things that Maria is supposed to be totally against when it comes to John, right? But other people, it's okay. Let's see. Right. She didn't even care to find out what race she was. She saw dark skin and was like, yep, monkey black. Exactly. I know, Adam, you're right. She mods, he said it. Well, yeah. Right, Tosh, you are the company you keep. And that's why I want nothing to do with anybody from it. Nobody. I'm done. Hey, Shauna. Happy Thanksgiving. I can't wait to see you on the replay. I love my friends. You know what? All these people that have become my community, I love them so much. They lift me up when I'm down. You still there, Johnny Mac? Oh, I think he got busy. We do not do traditional Thanksgiving here. Are you here?
I was taking the meat out to thaw. I forgot to take it out, so I had to do that.
So, what are you talking about on your show today?
Muscle and his racism.
Okay.
Same shit.
Yeah,
same shit. It's a continuation, and it's sad that we have to keep doing this shit.
I know.
They're gonna call people like me and you racist.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
So okay, if you want to go there, then you'll end up looking stupid.
We're going to expose them. They're racist, calling us racist.
Right. So let's let it play out. You want to play this one out? Okay, let's let it play out then. I mean, I'm not going to look dumb because, he already looks dumb. He's been told this, but, what do they do when they're wrong? They double down and they look doubly stupid. So, okay, do it.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's sad, but that just actually my wife called 2 seconds ago too. I was taking the meat out and I was talking and we were talking and, it is what it is, man. I'm not giving anybody passes for talking about my family. No more. She did it as of a couple of days ago. So that's now. That's the present. So she has to take accountability for that. I'm not looking.
And Johnny Mac's wife is a lovely lady, by the way, guys. I feel bad for her. She's a very lovely lady.
To crucify her. That's not the idea. It's like they're going to say, okay, what are you going to do? Do a show every day for the next 3 months? No, but while you're attacking me and my family, I am going to make an example out of you. It's that simple.
Right. Yeah.
So that's how I see it. And then Muscle, he wants to pull this shit, then he'll be right in there with her. I don't know.
And Dee has given me a bunch of videos from her table talk stuff, and I need to kind of go through those a little bit and get us some stuff from there too, because there's some good stuff in there. I didn't realize that she gave me the whole videos, but she did. And I'm gonna go through those, and we're gonna, let's see. I was given one. I'm looking for.
No, you've been pulling up good clips and stuff and putting it. And when you edit it and add the little comments in the face, it's right on point, man. That's
what I need to do with some of this stuff too. Yeah.
I know it's time consuming stuff though.
Oh yeah, it is. So it takes me a while to get done, but I'll get it done.
All we can do, I've made mistakes in the past, and all I can do from here on out is keep it real, defend my family, not do the shit that they do, and stay true to my word and stick to it. And look out for my friends and everybody else that's been attacked by the same bullies. That's all I'm trying to do here. And I'm not going to let anybody try to derail that or float any lies and bullshit on me or my friends.
Right.
Because I will stand up for my friends. Unlike the guy that says, you're my brother, I will stand up for my friends. If I consider you a brother, I'm going to ride for you.
Can you not hear me?
Is that any better? Can you hear me better now? No worries, Feel the Love. You can always watch the replay if you want to. I'm not going to be on here much longer today. I have some things I need to take care of. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. Okay.
It's because my laptop's getting ready to die. Excuse me. My laptop's getting ready to die. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to go for now because I am not, my laptop is somewhere else, not here. So, my charger. So, I'm probably going to have to go for now, but I'll try and come back here in a little while. So, we'll finish this out and I'll find something else for us to listen to. Maybe Lori will be done with court here in a little bit and we can give you guys an update on that because I'm curious. But thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me for an hour and a half. I've missed you so much and I promise I'll try and do better and start coming live more. But I love you guys and I miss you and I'll see you soon.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing.